Today on FM 250 from the News Transnet in Taipei Studio, we make your home in the Rico John. Let's jump now.
Good morning, everyone. Today is a nice day. Thanks for listening to News Transnet on FM 250 this morning. I'm Angela Hong.
I'm Rico John. Today, we will provide you with some top news. First is one of the most important events concerned by people all around the world. Two explosions near the finish line at the Boston Marathon this month killed 3 people and wounded more than 180.
The Boston Marathon is the world's oldest marathon. Each year, there are more than 20,000 people take part in the competition, and over half a million people watching the game.
A witness to the explosions at the finish line said it sounded like a cannon blast. Here is the report from Judy.
In the first marathon bombing, a young man's left leg disappeared, left on the bones. A man next to him used a wheelchair to push him to an emergency room. The man wearing a cowboy hat is Carlos Arredondo. He is being hailed as a hero as he rushed to help victims just seconds after the first explosion. Carlos Arredondo at the marathon finish line said,
When the first bomb went off, I saw a lot of people lose their limbs, and we immediately cleared the open space.
Carlos Arredondo has trained in Red Cross. Therefore, he immediately took off his shirt to help the injured people to stop bleeding.
2 suspects were caught responsible for the Boston Marathon bombing. One is a 19-year-old Dr. Zanet, and the other one is his brother, 26-year-old Hemadan Zanet.
After the death of one suspect, the capture of the other, people in Boston and its western suburbs thanked the police, cheered, applauded, and set off fireworks. Later, they gathered in silence near the site of the bombing to remember the victims. Some cried and others wrapped themselves in American flags.
To our reporter's interview, Boston is now in a state of confusion, suffering heavy casualties. The bombings caused the people to be terrified, but with the help of heroes like Carlos Arredondo and others, I think people will see this through, and everything will be alright in Boston. Next, let's turn our attention to the film. Andy received the award for Best Director for his film, Life of Pi, in February 2013. Now, this is the 3rd Oscar award.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, this wildly popular martial art film in 2000, crossing into the world spotlight. The film became the highest-grossing foreign language film of all time in the U.S., a huge accomplishment in a nation that is inclusive by reading subtitles.
Perhaps the greatest achievement came 2 years later, when he took home the Academy Award for Best Director for his film, Brokeback Mountain. In 2006, he became the first Asian to win an Oscar for Best Director. Get more by Judy.
The Oscar winner for Best Director is getting press in Taiwan for Life of Pi. Lee was born in Taiwan, where 90% of the movie was shot. There are reports that the mayor of one Taiwanese city is ready to make Lee an honorary citizen.
Wow, Lee is my very idol. I like his films, especially Life of Pi. He is the pride of Taiwan.
Lee has expressed in numerous situations that he isn't afraid of challenges. Maybe his bravery pushed him to take on Life of Pi, a film based on the book that many people consider impossible to be a film. Perhaps it is this spirit, believe in yourself and never give up, which has led him to win the Best Director again.
Next, World Basketball Classic, Chinese Taipei versus Japan.
Morning News Transnet on FM 250. Now, live with Angela Hong and Rico Zhang. Welcome back to FM 250 Morning News Transnet. I'm Angela Hong.
And I'm Rico Zhang. Angela, do you know what's the hottest sport news in Taiwan recently is?
It's the Chinese Taipei versus Japanese Castle race.
You're right. Quarterfinals of the World Basketball Classic. Chinese Taipei battle with landlord Japanese at the Tokyo Dome. All the people in Taiwan are crazy for Chinese Taipei team. Now, let's take you to Judy, basketball field interview.
Thank you, Rico. It's bursting with noise in the basketball field. The first 5 innings Chinese Taipei got 2 points, but in the last 2, they lost 3 points. Finally, Japanese in 10 innings scored a 4-3 victory over Chinese Taipei. Now, let's talk to the people in the basketball field and ask them out. Hi, I'm FM 250, this Transnet reporter. May I ask you some questions?
Yes, we sure can.
How do you feel about this game?
I just can't believe Chinese Taipei has lost. Jamie Wang is my favorite superstar. I look forward to the Chinese Taipei versus Cuba in the next game.
Jamie Wang had good performance in the basketball classic race. There is a tacit agreement with the pitcher in this game. If there were no pitcher limitations, I believe Jamie Wang can continue pitching down.
Although the Chinese Taipei lost, the Japanese proud for the Chinese Taipei because they saw the fighting spirit of the Taiwanese people and the spirit to fight on the pitch.
Japanese attitude is really worthy of learning. Let's cheer for the Chinese Taipei and look forward to the next race. Don't forget to listen to News Transnet on FM 250 next time. We wish you have a wonderful day. Bye.
Thank you for your performance. Now, move on to the next group.